putting Legoland Florida together took a lot of effort, a lot of just hard work, and right now we're happy to be joined by Craig Riebel, the construction supervisor here at Legoland. Hey Craig, thank you so much for taking the time out.
Not a problem, glad to do it.
Hey, you're the first person we've talked to today, and we've just got to, we're going to tell everybody that we talked to that it's just a gorgeous park. We love what everybody's done with it. We love how Adrian had said before how they captured the essence of Cypress Gardens. I don't think that's true. I don't think you captured the essence. I think you took the essence from Cypress Gardens and made it better.
Yes.
And we're standing right here in front of Coastersaurus. We're looking at, being coaster nerds that we are, we're looking at the track and everything, and everybody's running, oh my God, it's a coaster! You guys did a lot of work to a lot of the old rides that were here.
Yeah, we did. The Coastersaurus is that's a 1,700-foot old wooden coaster.
Right.
Actually, it's not that old. It's 11 years old. And we beefed it up a little bit where it'll go about 32 to 33 miles an hour.
Versus like the 2025 that it did before.
Exactly. So we've done an awful lot of work on it, but, it's still the original coaster.
What other rides were you able to save? And what was the process of looking at that and saying, okay, we'll save this one and scrap the rest of them?
Yeah, like the Coastersaurus, we were able to save it. There was some, of course it's a wooden coaster, so there was a lot of lumber that we had to replace on it. We had to redo the brakes. It sat around for a while without being used. So there was a lot of time and money and effort put into it, a lot of sweat into that one particularly, which is really it's a cool coaster. And we were also able to save the suspended coaster, which is now the flight school, which is on the north end of the property up there. So we were able to save that, and we spent a lot of money to bring these rides back. And the other one was the Castle Coaster, which is now the Dragon Coaster.
And then, of course, Island in the Sky.
The Island in the Sky was a pretty cool one to save. And to bring that one back. I think there's like 4 or 5 of them in the world.
This is going to date me a little bit. I remember riding Island in the Sky when it first opened when I was a kid. And a lot of history. I'm glad that you guys saved the ones that you did.
Right.
With... what is a Coastersaurus? It used to be the Triple Hurricane when it was Cypress Gardens. I actually rode that thing 85 times in a row, 3 hours. And I'm glad you guys did something with it. Because it was a killer.
It was a killer. It's it's still got the wooden roller coaster. It's not like the smooth twin rail rides that we've got from that are from Vekoma, from overseas, but it's got the old. And you were on it this morning, right?
No, I haven't been on anything this morning.
It's smoother, and it doesn't hurt as much anymore.
Well, that's good. It's
faster on top of it. So.
Speaking of Coastersaurus, how much retracking did you guys have to do? I noticed it looks like there's a lot of new lumber on it.
Basically, we did the whole 1,700 linear feet, which is actually 3,400 if you do both rails.
Sides, wow.
So then we were able to save the old chain pull to pull it up, but mainly, it's been done. Most of it.
It's pretty much like a brand new ride.
It is basically a brand new ride. They worked on it. I think at one time, I think we had 20 carpenters on that ride.
Wow.
And I think that was for about 4 months to finish it up during the push.
What were some of the other challenges? You come into a park like Cypress Gardens that's set empty for 2-3 years.
Yes.
What were some of the big challenges?
Some of the bigger one of the biggest challenges was the infrastructure.
Right.
To bring the infrastructure up to date, to replace, we had to replace all the storm sewer, all the gas, all the water. And after, it's been over 60 years that this place has been added on to.
Right.
And everybody has just added on to the old infrastructure. So that was a huge challenge. That was a huge challenge, and it was a huge challenge to save a lot of the big old trees. Then it was, expensive to move these trees, which, we had to do.
Yeah, I'm actually glad you did, because this turns out to be
very shady.
Very shady, which is good down
here. Like one of these trees here, for example, that was 75,000 pounds. So it was really, really expensive to move one, even if you had to move it a few hundred feet.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
The time frame, that was another big issue that everybody kept talking about. 2 years. Less than 2 years, actually.
Right.
What did you say when they said, can you do it?
Well, by the time it got to me, it was 13 months.
Oh, God.
So when they said, can you do it? And then, of course, our contractor, our general contractor, PCL, who they've been in this boat before. They've worked in a lot of the other parks, and they've worked with us before. So, we had faith in them that they could do it. 6 weeks before we opened, we had a huge storm here that washed out foundations, and we were really starting to question it. But we were able to get it done. It just took a lot of focus and a lot of planning.
And that was something that really, with both Rachel and I, we're looking at all the crazy wet. This past year has been, actually the past 2 years, with all the freezing cold.
Right.
The last year not so much, but this year the just deluge of rain. I know in our area it was just unreal. And coming up here on 60, we were looking at some of the traditionally swampier areas. You could barely see fence posts sticking up over the water.
Right.
It's crazy.
Right.
And you guys conquered all that. Does weather still play a big role in daily operation here? I mean, besides the normal daily operation of people not coming and having to shut down rides, but things such as, do you think? I know one notorious thing that used to happen at Cypress Gardens was the flooding.
Right. And I think we've got that taken care of. Like I said, with all the new storm drainage out here, we've got all new storm drainage. All the hydraulics have been recalculated. The last storm, we had one a few days ago.
Yeah.
And the park took it beautifully.
Great.
So if you look around, you'll see a lot of new crates. There's not, there was natural runoff before. We've still got a little bit, but most of it's collected now and taken out to either the sinkhole or to the lake.
So you guys kept the sinkhole. That's awesome.
We kept the sinkhole. We didn't have much of a choice. And then that's like at the parking lot, we've got 3,600 new spaces out there.
Right.
We've got all new retention ponds and everything we've redone out there.
Excellent.
And leach ponds.
Well, Craig, I know you're very busy. Thank you for the time.
Sure.
We
Thank
really
you.
appreciate it. Great job.
Oh, thank you. We appreciate it. Glad you're here.
Park looks beautiful.
So, thank you. Thank you.
All right.